Good morning, guys, and welcome to today's video. Please excuse the horrible lighting. I always park in this one particular section at Target, and every time I do, the lighting is horrible. But welcome to today's video. Today I am going holiday shopping at Target. Little Lily is a little antsy, so I'm going to try and keep this intro short and sweet. But I just pulled up to Target. I need to get Hanukkah gifts for the three cousins. We have an 8-year-old girl, a 6.5-year-old boy, and a 4.5-year-old boy, and I already have a little list of what I want to get them. The girl really likes Wicked stuff, and I know Target has a lot of different like Wicked exclusive stuff, so I'm going to look at that. The 6.5-year-old boy, is he 6.5 already? Yeah, 6.5-year-old boy, he's into Legos, so I'm gonna look at the Lego section. And then the 4.5-year-old is into Hot Wheels, and I really want to get him one of those like rolling cases that he can put all his little Hot Wheels cars in. And then we also need to get a birthday gift for the boy's friend who's turning 6, so I don't really have an idea of what I'm going to get him. I'm going to kind of peruse as I look for the boys' gifts. And then I also need to get a card and a mug and some wrappings for Lily's physical therapist. I want to get her a holiday gift. I need to get wrapping paper in general. I need to pick up a few other random things here for myself. It is around 9 o'clock in the morning, and I plan to probably stay here maybe for like an hour or so just to get our shopping done. And I think that's it for today's introduction. We're gonna do this. I'll take you guys along for it, and then when Lily takes her nap today, I'm going to wrap the cousins' gifts and then the boys' friend's birthday gift. Hanukkah is this weekend on Sunday. Today is Tuesday, and it's like my only day to get this done. So little Lily and I are going to head into Target, and we're going to get our holiday shopping on. Oh no, your shoe! Hi! Gotta get your little shoe that you took off. Hello! Lily's all bundled up for the cold. She's wearing her new little boots again, a little fuzzy jacket. Today is frigid. I did not wear a jacket because I always get so overheated and overstimulated when shopping. But little Lily's bundled. I can get her little boot on, and we need to get a cart.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Sunny. Sunny!
Let's get a shopping cart. We need a good one. All right, we got our cart. I was gonna start with like cards and everything, but I need to know the size of the gifts I'm getting to look at like bags and whatnot. So I think we're gonna start by coming down this way, and we're gonna make our way to the toys. I do need tights for my birthday outfit for the night that I'm going out with Casey. I have black ones, but they're like medium opacity. I really want like the super sheer ones, like this level of sheerness. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do these ones. Control top sheer hosiery. Mine I think are like this level of opacity. I want these ones that are like more sheer. I'm wearing a white dress with little black bows, so I don't want it to be too stark. High-waisted, control top. Let's see. All right, we're going with these for me. You can hold that. Now we gotta make our way down to the toys. I'm also going to quickly grab some gloves for the boys because their hands have been cold going to the bus stop. Now we're gonna go to the toys. Okay, so for the 6.5-year-olds, I know that Harris's mom got him some Mario Bros, like Super Mario Legos, so I'm gonna get more to add to his set. I'm going to do this Bowser one. I'm going to do this little one where he like drops the little bananas, which I think this one also comes with bananas. And then this little helper who like launches stuff. I think they're all interactive to make like a full Mario Kart game. So I think he'll like that this kind of coincides with the other stuff. So 6.5-year-old boy done. I was just walking past this section here, and this caught my eye for the boy's friend. I think this is kind of cool. It's a little microscope, and it comes with a bunch of different slides for him to look at. I think I'm gonna do this as his gift because I know he has something like this. Okay, and here is the carrying case I'm going to get for the 4.5-year-old. He can fit up to 100 cars in here, and I know Harris's mom said she got him a bunch of cars and I think a track. So I'm going to grab this, and then I think like an additional set of cars. I think I'm gonna do an additional, how many cars is this? 8 cars to go with it. Okay, so we have the 6.5-year-old done, 4.5-year-old done, 6-year birthday gift done. We just need the girl. Okay, quick detour before we get the little girl's stuff. I'm going to grab wrapping, which this is so cute. This is all they have for the Hanukkah. It looks like just these two, so I'm going to grab them. I have 2 rolls of Hanukkah wrapping paper left from last year. I think actually the year before. But I think this one for Lily, we'll do this one for the cousins, and I'll get like 1 more. I also found this one, so I think I'll do the cousins, like the girl and the 2 boys, and then I'll also use this one for Lily, and I have 2 more at home that I can use for the boys. So that's it for Hanukkah wrapping. Okay, the music is kind of loud over here, but for the girl, she really likes Wicked, so I found this 12 Days of Beauty Wicked themed calendar, and inside I looked on TikTok, it is age appropriate. 2 little Wicked bracelets, and there's a Wicked headband I'm trying to find as well, but I can't find it. Okay, I kind of blacked out in finishing getting everything. I got a lot of Wicked stuff for the girl. I don't know if she's still into Barbie. She's 8, but I feel like this could be like a collector's item because it is the Glinda one. I got a little mug for her physical therapist. She's getting very over this. I have some tea to give her. I got her card. I got her wrapping. I think it's about time to get out of here. Okay, please excuse the lighting, and if you can hear the heat, I have it blasting. I am so cold. Lily did great until the last 10 minutes, which is when I kind of stopped filming and blacked out. Like, I panicked, grabbed everything else that we needed. So once she goes down for a nap, I'll lay everything out so I can give you guys a full overview before I go ahead and wrap. But just know it was a very successful trip, and I got everything I needed, and I'm so happy with like how the little gift combinations turned out. So let me get her home, let me bring all this stuff in, and in a little bit I'll sit down and show you guys everything I got. Okay, so here's the overview of everything. These are the wrappings I got. I'm going to wind up doing Lily's in this as well, but I'm going to do the girls in it. I did forget to get a gift bag. I feel like this stuff needs a bag, so I'll get like a pink one or something to tie in with that, and then I'll do the 2 boys, these 2, and then I got a happy birthday one for the gift I got. And so we have the 4.5-year-old, 6.5-year-old, and the 8-year-old, and I think I did pretty good. So now I'm going to wrap all this, and then like I said, Hanukkah is on Sunday, so I might continue this vlog then. But for now, I need to wrap. Done wrapping. I don't know what it is this year, but I was rusty as hell trying to wrap. I don't know why I was having such a hard time. I don't know if it's like the wrapping paper. It was so thin and hard to work with. Every time I would fold it over, it would rip. So there's like tape all over these gifts, but I have all of these ones done and taped together. That is the birthday present, and then this one I need to get a bag for, and then a few things for the girl I need to get a bag for, and I also forgot milk, so I'll have to run back to Target tomorrow. I'm going to wind up getting like a blue bag to match with this, and like I said, like a pink one to match with this, and like tie in the whole Glinda Wicked theme. So I think I'm done for now. I'm going to, well, Lily's napping. When she gets up, I'll have to hide this in her room. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll just have to do those last 2 things. Good morning, guys. It is now a Saturday, and I figured I'd continue the vlog into this weekend since we are celebrating Hanukkah tomorrow. I just pulled up to my hair salon. It is super early. It's only 8:40 in the morning. It says online that they don't open until 9, but I'm booked for 8:45, so I'm sure I'm going to be like one of the first people there. I don't know what I'm going to do with my hair today. I'm toying back and forth between wanting to go blonde, liking my natural color, which this is what all of this is. I feel like I like the dimension that blonde gives me. I like the simplicity of being brown and how like low maintenance it is. I don't think I'm going to cut my hair short. I mentioned how I wanted to go ahead and chop it all off back in October, and I'm kind of glad I didn't because I do kind of like my length now. So I think I'm gonna do just a trim. I really don't know. I always like to get my hair done around my birthday, and my birthday is next Thursday. So this is always my little like treat to myself, but I don't really know what I'm doing. So we're gonna go inside and we're gonna see. And then after this, today I do have to finish wrapping. I finally got gift bags in to wrap those last few gifts for the cousins. And then I do need to wrap the few things that we got for the kids from us. Previous years I've always done 8 gifts, 1 for every night of Hanukkah, but with living with Harris's parents, it's hard to get a lot of gifts when we don't really have a lot of room for it. So we are opting for experiences this year. So we did get a few small things for them, and then we are booking a trip in for February, so that'll be like their big gift for Hanukkah. But I do have a few things I need to wrap for them, so that we will do today, and then tomorrow's Hanukkah, so I think I will continue the vlog into tomorrow. We will see. I need to head in, and I guess we'll see what I come out looking like. It's probably not going to be a whole lot different. I want to go blonde, but I'm not booked for like a balayage or anything. I'm only booked for a glaze, so I don't even know if I went in there and said, oh, I want to throw highlights in, if I have the time for that with like my little time slot. So we'll see. I'm gonna head in and I'm gonna go get my hair done. Okay, hair's done. I wound up just glazing my natural color normally. It does give it some nice dimension. I did get a cut, pretty much a trim. I've been liking the length like I mentioned, so I didn't chop it all off. And I talked to her, and I think when I come back in like April, we're gonna go blonde again, because I do like to fluctuate. I usually will spend like a full like year and a half blonde, go dark, stay dark for like a year and a half, and then I wind up going back to blonde. And I think I'm itching to go back to blonde. So even though I just glazed it dark, which the glaze doesn't last too long, it's just kind of like a refresh and to give it some shine. Even though I just did this, when I went to go tip her at the end, she was like, you just went dark and now you want to go light. And I told her, yes, I think come like April, I'm going to want to go blonde again, and then I'll slowly start the build. I'll get super blonde, I'll get over it, and then I'll go dark again. But this is my color and cut. I really didn't take too much length off, but I did get all of my like layers refreshed. So I think this is good. I'm very happy with it. I'm going to head home now and get the kids all settled. The boys do have basketball in a little bit, and when they're out for basketball and Lily's out for a nap, I will do the wrapping. Okay, home now, and here's my hair in like its entirety. You can see I had all my layers trimmed up, but I tried to really keep the length, and then she kind of just like richened my natural brown. So that's what my hair is looking like. But Lily is down for a nap and the boys are at basketball with Harris, and I'm going to take this time to finish wrapping. I have just a few things that I showed you guys earlier to wrap for his cousins. I wound up getting gift bags for that stuff with tissue paper, so I need to do that. And then I do have stuff for my grandma in North Carolina I have to send her. All the gifts for the rest of my family I wound up just shipping down there and told my mom like, do not open any boxes. But I did also get something in addition to what I already got my mom. I wound up getting chapbooks, and I have gotten chapbooks in the past. This video is not sponsored. I wish it was. They do typically have sales going on. I always shop and create the books around Black Friday because they always do like a 20 or 30% off Black Friday code. If there are any sales going on, I will list them in the description box. But I've gotten these 2 other times. 2020 to 2021 and 2021 to 2022, 22 to 23, and 23 to 24. I did not do it, and I should have. I should go back and just make them so that my mom and my grandmas can have like the full collection. Those 2 years, I guess I was lazy and just skipped it, but I have made these in the past, and especially now that my sister has her little baby, I wanted to create memory books for this year. So we have 2025, and I kind of just went through each month and had my sister, once Walker was born, that's his name, I don't know if I ever mentioned that, once Walker was born, I had my sister send me pictures so I can just keep his like monthly pictures in, but I have like all of Lily's monthly pictures. So starting in January, she turned 7 months old. We had the trip for my grandma's 80th. The boys turned 5, and then I just go through every month. I have her monthly photos. And then once Walker is born, I start doing his monthly photos. So here's like his little 3-month page, and I just have all the months and all the special things that happened each month. So I got these shipped to my house so that I could wrap one and send it to my grandma in North Carolina, and then the other 2 I will pack in my suitcase. One is for my mom, one is for my grandma Mo, who lives down in Florida with my mom. So these will come to Florida with me. And then I also wound up getting the boys' school pictures developed. Look how cute their little kindergarten pictures are. So we have Jackie, so I have 3 of those. I'm going to send one to my grandma in North Carolina, and then one for my mom and my grandma Mo that will go in their books. We have Benny's little picture here. The shine is like making it hard to see, but we have Ben, again, 2 extra ones. And then I also got some wallets developed. So my grandpa in North Carolina can get a set. My stepmom is going to get a set. I'm going to give a set to Harris and a set to Harris's mom. So I need to cut these up so I can have these put with everyone's books. But that is what I have for that. Like I said, everything else that I got is shipped down to Florida, and I'm going to wind up wrapping the first night that we get there. So I'll share with you guys then what I got for everybody down there. And then for the kids, we always get shoes usually. So for Lily, now that she's finally a size 5 and can wear like cute little kid shoes, I got her a pair of Gazelles. These are like a Tiffany blue, pink, and then more of like a cobalt blue colorway in a size 5, which is her size. So I need to wrap those for her. And then the boys each got a pair of Nikes. These are Jordan 1 Low OGs. I have no idea what that means, but if you're a sneakerhead, I'm sure you know. They're now going to be a size 11, which these look pretty big, but their shoes now are both a 10 and a 10.5, and they are getting a little bit tight on them. So they will either fit these now or at least grow into them over the next few months. So we got Ben these super cool ones. These are like primary colored ones, and they do come with red laces that I'm going to actually switch, I think, the yellow ones out for red, so it would match the little like Nike up there. These are super cute. And then for Jack, we wound up getting him green ones. These are like green and black, and they have white laces, but I think it comes with black laces. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch out for the black laces, just because whenever their shoes have white laces, they get so dirty so fast and look so dirty. So I need to switch out the laces before I wrap them. And then one other thing for them, which you're not even gonna be able to see what it is. I don't want like my address to be shown. We got them this little it's like a galaxy nightlight that puts like the galaxy stars all over the roof of their room, the ceiling in their room. They're big into night lights and just like having like rainbow lights. They have those little night lights that I shared in a few vlogs back, plus their sound machine that's usually blue, but this is another fun little thing that'll go on their ceiling. And then we did also order a few other things that aren't here yet, so they'll wind up getting those towards the end of next week, towards the end of Hanukkah. And then, like I said, their big gift is going to be our trip to Curacao in February. So that is just a few things that I have to wrap for them. I also have right here the gift for Lily's physical therapist. I showed you guys the mug. I have a set of tea for her, but the tea is like loose leaf tea, so I did order little infuser tea cases so she can like make the tea if she actually wants to. Those came in the mail the other day, so this I need to get wrapped for her. So I think that's everything I want to share with you guys. I'm going to jump right into this so we can check this off the list for today, and we'll be all set for tomorrow. Alright guys, it is now Monday, so I completely forgot to film yesterday, which was Hanukkah, the first night of Hanukkah, and we celebrated Hanukkah, and that was what this whole video was about, wrapping and prepping for Hanukkah. But we actually wound up getting snow yesterday. I honestly didn't even know it was supposed to snow. When I was driving to get my haircut, I saw some signs on the LIE that said like winter weather warning. It was apparently supposed to be like 1 to 3 inches overnight. I woke up yesterday and by like 7, 8 o'clock, the snow was coming down so hard. There had to be at least 2 inches when I woke up in the morning. So we got 2 inches overnight and then another like 2 to 3 inches on top of that from like 7 or 8 when I woke up until noon. It snowed. And then we had that birthday party, which we had to get out of the house in the snow and get the kids loaded up and get to that birthday party. And then coming back, we had to shovel and prep to go to Harris's sister's house to celebrate Hanukkah and get all the gifts in the car in the snow. And I park on the street, and Lily's side is like the side that touches the curb. It was just this whole thing. I was like so frazzled yesterday. I was not mentally prepared for there to be that much snow and having to account for that in our day. But it was a really good day. I got 2 quick clips of Lily starting to unwrap her presents and the boys unwrapping their presents, and they absolutely love everything that they got. Lily got a lot of stuff from Leapfrog. She got a cute tea set. She got this alphabet like cookie sheet set, and she got this little like rocking horse that can also, it also has wheels and she can like make it move herself. So we opened all that stuff up today. The boys wound up getting rollerblades, which is super exciting. I don't know how to rollerblade. I know how to roller skate, but Harris says he knows how to rollerblade. So obviously, more so in the springtime when there isn't ice and snow on the ground, we're going to teach the boys how to rollerblade. So that'll be fun. And then of course they got like a bunch of other things, some blankets, some stuffed animals. What else did they get? A new Hess. We get those every year. All in all, it was a really good Hanukkah chill. We wound up going to his sister's house pretty early in the evening, around like 4. The birthday party was from 12 until 2, and then by the time we got back and Lily got up from her nap, I wound up leaving her. We were able to pack up the car and get ready to go. So we were just, it was a go, go, go kind of day. The boys wanted to play in the snow while I was getting ready for the birthday party. Then of course they got all wet. I had to bring them in. I had to get them ready. So that is why I did not film anything at all yesterday. But nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. My next video will be packing and prepping and probably our travel day down to Florida. And then I do plan on doing just like a whole compilation vlog of our time in Florida. And then that will also include Christmas. So those will be our next 2 videos. I think that'll be the last 2 videos for 2025. I'll probably take a little bit of a break in between then and when I start back up in the new year, but I'll keep you guys updated with that. As always, make sure you're following me over on Instagram so you can stay even more up to date with me and my posting schedule and when to expect videos. But I hope you guys enjoy. With that being said, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.